Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Wayback Movies, your source for everything movie related. Today's video is going to be a collection update. It is going to be everything I have picked up in February of 2021, Part 2. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the channel. If you are new here and this is your first time coming, please think about hitting that like and subscribe button. I try to put out videos at least 2 to 3 times a week on various movie related topics. Like I said, today's video is going to be my collection update. Last January I had broken it down into 2 halves because I had bought so much for the month. There was the first half of January, second half. I've already posted a video for what I picked up the first half of February. If you haven't seen that, I'll go ahead and put a card up so you can check out that video. Also, I was going to then do a second half of February, but I've once again bought so much stuff, and I've still got a lot more stuff coming that I've decided to break this down into at least 3 parts for February. So this is going to be part 2 of everything I've gotten so far in February. I'm going to start out with the TV series first. Some of these I bought online. Some of them I got from my used DVD movie store. So I will get into that. The first one is going to be, I picked both of these up at the used store. Now, I've watched a lot recently, a lot of collection videos, what people's collections have, and especially their TV collections, what, a lot of people's TV series collection has. And I haven't seen anybody that has any of these. So I saw them. They're kind of rare, at least. When I looked them up online, they go for a good amount of money, but I haven't seen these in forever. So I picked it up. The first one is the first seasons 1 and 2 of Titus. I think the show came out on Fox in the 90s. It was a really cool show. I actually saw Christopher Titus in person at the Tampa Improv, and he was really funny. So I picked up the first 2 seasons and then also got season 3 of Titus. So that's the whole series. It only lasted 3 seasons. Like I said, I haven't really seen anybody else that has these, so I guess it's not too popular, but I always thought it was a halfway decent show, so I went ahead and picked that up. Next, actually got a couple of these I got at the used store, and then I ordered some more of them online. It's Third Rock from the Sun. This one I bought used. This is season 1. And this was there, but it was still sealed, so I still got the Walmart sticker on there. This is season 3. And then off of Amazon, I ordered season 5. This is supposed to be brand new, although there was no plastic wrap on it, so probably not. And then also got season 6 of Third Rock from the Sun. So that means I'm missing 2 and 4. I actually have ordered 2 and 4, so I'll have the whole series. They just haven't got here yet. It'll probably actually be in the next collection update video. This one I picked up from, I think it was it Dollar General? It may have been a Dollar General, I think. And that is What's Happening Season 1. I think I've seen a few of these episodes, but it's been so long, and it was only $5, so I figured, hey, what the heck? I'll go ahead and give it a shot. You get 21 episodes for season 1, only $5. Not too bad. These next 2, I just took a trip recently. So I went to the local Walmart there, and their Walmart's movie section is like 10 times bigger than the one that's near me. My Walmart has like one side of the aisle and then like half of the other side of the aisle. That's about it. This one had a huge collection of movies, including TV series. So I picked a couple of them up. The first one is the complete collection of Alf. I used to watch this as a kid. Whether it's going to be good as an adult, I don't know. It was only $20 though, so it's the complete series. I figured, hey, why not give that a shot? I think it's like 4 seasons. It's like 4 or 5 seasons. I can't remember. But yeah, it was only $20. So the next one I got from that same Walmart is the complete series of Roseanne. This is 9 seasons on 27 DVDs. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, especially TV series that come from CVS, I always hate the packaging on them. It's that real cheap kind of plastic. But I even found one that I hate even more than that cheap plastic. This is the complete series. But to get to the things, this just flips open and it's not closed very well. And these are just sleeves. They just slide out like this. So it literally just this here. Let's see if you can. and then there's a disc on either side, and then you have to just kind of look at the disc to decipher which disc and which season you're getting. It's just horribly done. I've never seen anything like it. It's literally, like I said, these just slide out, and you just, so I mean, I'm sure it's fine if you need the first season disc 1, but when you're in, like, you know, season 5, you gotta slide through here and try to decipher which one is. It's just a terrible packaging. And like I said, you see, this doesn't even close that well. It just slides right up. So if, you know, it's not upright, you have a good chance of these falling out. But it was $25, and to be honest, now that I'm starting to buy TV series, I'm almost wondering if it's, I know it'll be more expensive, but I almost think it seems to be better to buy the individual seasons, because they package those. Whenever you get like a series and it's the complete collection, it always seems to be just the cheapest, horrible packaging on anything. And you know, the discs are falling out, it's a cheap plastic, it's breaking. So I'm seriously considering just buying each individual season, but we'll see. Either way, it was only $25. Got the whole series. These next ones, if you saw my previous video, I picked up, I think, the first 4 volumes of Family Guy. So I'm trying to get more of those. So I picked up volume 8 of Family Guy and volume 11 of Family Guy. I don't know what seasons these are, because like I said, for the longest time, they just did them by volume. So I'm not entirely sure which actual seasons they are, but it's volume 8 and 11. So I think now I have 1 through 4, and then 8 and 11. And I think I ordered a couple more that just haven't arrived yet. This next one, I also got at the used movie store. I loved this show, but it got canceled after the first 2 seasons. And then I saw this was available, so I went ahead and grabbed it. It is season 1 of The Outsiders and season 2 of Outsiders. I always thought this was a cool show. It came on WGN. It's basically about this town, and it's something about they want these, like, you know, mining rights to this mountain that's in the town, but the town happens to have these, like, mountain people that kind of live up there by themselves. They've been there for like 100 some odd years, so it's kind of a battle that goes on between the two. But it's a really cool show. It has the one guy that was in Sons of Anarchy. For the life of me, I can't remember his name. Big guy. He also played, if you watched Walking Dead, he played Beta in the most recent series. But like I said, I can't remember his name offhand, but he's in it. It's just a really cool show if you haven't checked it out. And these were, I think, brand new on Amazon. They're only like $10 a pop, so for the DVDs. So those were cool. Glad I picked those up. Just sad they canceled the show. These next 2, I have the first 2 seasons of Chips, so I'm trying to get that whole collection. So recently I picked up, this is season 3 of Chips and season 6 of Chips. So I just need 4 and 5. These were like $10, so I went ahead and grabbed them. I think the others are a little more expensive. I'll probably just try to wait to see if they come down in price. This one I just picked up the other day. I have the complete series of 24, like the Keanu Reeves 24s. And then I recently, this one took a little while to come in, but this is 24 Legacy. I guess technically it's season 1. It was the only one they did. But this is the one that doesn't have Kiefer Sutherland as Jack Bauer in it. So finally completed the whole 24 collection, got everything on that. And for the TV series, the last one I got, this is the Twilight Zone. It's the complete 80s series. So this is the one that came out in obviously the 1980s, but it's the complete series for Twilight Zone. I haven't seen these episodes in forever, so I wanted to check them out. This is what I'm talking about. It's a CBS thing, release. I've got a lot of the Star Trek complete series. It's the same when I was talking about cheap plastic. It's this here. It's just, it doesn't even close very well. It's just really, really cheap kind of plastic on there. Now the seasons or the complete series are usually pretty cheap. I think this was like $27 or something like that. But to be honest, I'd pay $5 or $10 extra just to get, like, I don't need like a super fancy case. It's just one that I'm not like, gee, I really, really hope this isn't going to break either on the way to me or on the way, you know, while I'm trying to pull a disc out, because it's just, you know, they just sit in here like this. But I mean, you can just hear them loose, and it doesn't even, it's got that cheap thing here, you know, that it's just, and then these discs, it doesn't even close all the way. Like, it's, you have to pull that out just to get it to close. So the case sucks, but the series was pretty cool. So least I got that. I just got to be super careful when I actually try to watch it. Okay, so that's all the TV series that I picked up so far. Now, these next couple are just going to be DVDs. These are pro wrestling DVDs. At that same Walmart I mentioned, the one that has a huge section, I found this one. It is the Undertaker Last Ride, which is basically just kind of a, I think it's a documentary about the Undertaker and the last moments of his career and kind of a retrospective kind of thing. That's a DVD. Pick that up. And then I got this one from Amazon. It is the Survivor Series Anthology. It's the first two of them. So the first one is all the Survivor Series from 1987 to 91. And the second one is from 92 to 96. So it's basically the first 10 Survivor Series on DVD. So that was cool. Pretty cheap. I remember when these first came out, they were super expensive. But pick that up. So those are the wrestling DVDs I got. Everything else is going to be the Blu-rays I've gotten recently. So first one, I had seen this in stores for a while, like Target and stuff. It's like $100. I finally saw it come down. I think it was about $70 is what I paid for this. And it is the Blu-ray version of the complete James Bond collection. So this one, I think you get 24 films in this. Now I have the Daniel Craig James Bond movies all on 4K, but I hadn't had any of the others, so I went in and just grabbed the whole collection here. I think it includes everything except there's one that's not technically, it's a James Bond, but not technically a James Bond. I can't remember the name of it, but that's the only one that's not in here. Every other one is in this, so finally had a good price. Picked that guy up. Next one I grabbed, I used to work at movie theaters, and I remember there were certain movies I would go in and see like 1,000,000 times over and over, and this was one of them, and it's 10 Things I Hate About You. This is an old Heath Ledger movie. Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles. I always thought this was really good. It's also got Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it, but this was a really cool movie, so I picked that up. This is another movie that was fairly cheap on Amazon that I didn't have, and it's Goodwill Hunting with Robin Williams and Matt Damon. Also a really cool movie. This next one, I remember hearing about it, but I never did check it out in theaters. I always wanted to see it, and that's Julia Roberts and Owen Wilson in Wonder. Like I said, I haven't actually seen this one. This was a blind buy, but I think it was like $5 or $6. I always wanted to check it out, so I grabbed that one. This one came out fairly recently. It was this month. I just kind of skimmed over it when I was looking at all the new releases, and I totally forgot about it until I looked into it and realized, oh, I'd seen this movie in theaters, and I remember it was really cool. And that is Breach. It's Chris Cooper, Ryan Phillippe, and Laura Linney. It's inspired by a true story about a guy who's like selling secrets and stuff, and then Ryan Phillippe's kind of like almost like it's his mentor, but he's also spying on him to see if he's the guy selling the secrets, getting info on him. Really cool movie. If you haven't seen this, check this out. I don't think it was too expensive. I can't remember offhand. It just came out though. Either it was re-released or it just was released for the first time on Blu-ray. But either way, it's a cool movie. This one came out recently, and I realized I had never seen this. I actually had to look up the trailer. It's The Cowboy Way. This is Kiefer Sutherland and Woody Harrelson as two cowboys who go to New York City. I guess it's kind of, I don't know if this was supposed to be kind of like a similar like Crocodile Dundee type thing, and except for with cowboys, but I'd never seen it. Figured I'd check it out. It's fairly cheap. This is another one that came out the same week that I have never seen, and that's Elijah Wood and Kevin Costner in The War. Like I said, never seen this. Had to look up the trailer again. Looked really cool. It's got a real young Elijah Wood in it, and he seemed, at least in the trailer, did an amazing job in it. So figured I'd check that one out. This next one I had tried to buy on Blu-ray a while back and didn't realize it wasn't available, and just came out, and that is The Net. It also came with The Net 2.0, which I don't know anything about. I didn't really want it for that. I just wanted The Net. So this just kind of came with it. I figured I'll probably check it out. I'm sure it'll suck, but mainly got this for The Net. I always thought that was a really cool movie. If you haven't seen it, Sandra Bullock. It's a computer movie, but it's obviously old. I think it's like mid-90s on that one. I can't remember. 1995. So it's a computer movie, but if you're kind of younger, you can the computer technology, then you can see exactly how far we've come from what was kind of cutting edge then to now. But really cool movie. This next one I got because it's It's one of those I just got because I remembered as a kid, and it just makes me feel good thinking about my childhood, and that's Jetsons the movie. I honestly don't really know why I bought this. I remember seeing this movie. I liked it. I don't really buy, like, I know some people will buy like the cartoons, like the whole complete series of the Flintstones or the complete series of the Jetsons. You know, I'll probably watch this at some point. Like I have Transformers, the movie, the animated, but I really don't have much interest at 43 sitting by and back and watching an entire like series of cartoons. So that one is okay. Like I said, I haven't seen this since I was a kid, but I just figured I should get it. Speaking of Crocodile Dundee, from earlier, this next one just came out, and it's the very excellent Mr. Dundee. It's Paul Hogan, and I remember the trailer. I haven't seen this. Basically, I think they're giving him an award. People think he's Crocodile Dundee, so it's kind of like he plays off the Crocodile Dundee, but not. It's still him, Paul Hogan. It looked pretty funny. It's got Chevy Chase in it. Didn't even realize it had Chevy Chase, so he came out of wherever he was hiding. John Cleese, Olivia Newton-John. It's an interesting cast, I guess, but it looked pretty good, so I figured I'd give that one a shot. All right, this next one was at my local Dollar General, but I could tell when I picked up the case, the disc was all sliding around inside, so I didn't want to chance it. But when I went on my vacation and went to Dollar General there, I found it. So I finally picked it up. I haven't seen this before. It's Leonardo DiCaprio as J. Edgar. So J. Edgar Hoover, obviously. Hoping, I mean, he always usually does a good job. I haven't heard too many things about this. I mean, it did come out a while ago, but I always wanted to check it out. So it was only $5. Figured I'd get that. The next one was also at Dollar General for $5, and that is Contagion, which I also haven't seen. So times we live in now, figured, hey, this is kind of cool. Let me give this one a shot. Definitely has a good cast here in it. So $5, not too bad. This next one I've never heard of. It's got Mark Wahlberg and Russell Crowe, and the premise sounded kind of cool. It's Broken City. This one was also $5, so I figured I'd give that guy a shot. And from Dollar General, this one I have seen, and it was really good. I think this is the one that Matthew McConaughey won the Academy Award for. Can't remember. Dallas Buyers Club. So grab this one, also $5 at Dollar General. Hard to beat that. All right, and also I got a lot of stuff from Dollar General. This one I didn't have. This was a pretty good movie. It's American Sniper with Bradley Cooper. I always thought that was a cool movie. $5, so pick that one up. This next one from Dollar General was a blind buy. I never have seen this one. It's Nicole Kidman and Hugh Jackman in Australia. I think this was actually playing when I worked at the movie theater, but I never did check it out, so figured I'd finally give that one a go. This next one was, I think this was an Amazon buy, another one I haven't seen before, but I keep hearing people say it was pretty good, which is surprising because I think it's a WWE Studios movie. Yeah, when they first started, and that's Halle Berry in The Call. It's supposed to kind of be like a psychological thriller. She's a 911 operator. Somebody calls in, and I think it's Abigail Breslin's like kidnapped or something to that effect. I had no intention of watching it, but like I said, I've heard a lot of people mention good things, so I figured why not check that out. This next one was cheap on Amazon, so I went ahead and picked it up. Can't go wrong with Al Pacino and Johnny Depp. Donnie Brasco, based on the true story, so grab that one. I think I've seen that, but it's been a while. Also on the cheap on Amazon, I have the first movie, so went ahead and grabbed the second. That is Neighbors 2. I don't think this one was as good as the first one, but now I have them both because I'm a completionist. I'm weird like that. This one was also cheap. Not the best movie I recall, but it was okay. It's Mark Wahlberg and The Rock in Pain and Gain. It was another $5 one at Amazon, so snag that one. This one I've been waiting to see for a while, but never got around to checking it out. There's actually a sequel now, but finally grabbed it. I'm going to check this one out, and it is Happy Death Day. I think this is also like $5 to $7 on Amazon, so not too bad. And another Dollar General one that kind of got snuck in there by itself. I can't remember if I've seen this one or not, so obviously it wasn't too memorable if I did. It's Matt Damon and, gosh, what is her name? Can't remember. The thing is blocked by the sticker. It's the Adjustment Bureau. Emily Blunt, that's who it was. Like I said, can't remember if I've seen this or not, but $5 at Dollar General. Give it a shot. All right. These next two are from that Walmart I mentioned on my vacation. This one I have been waiting to see for a while. Never got around to it, but I always wanted to check it out. It's Clint Eastwood in The Mule. Like I said, I remember it's based on a true story, or inspired by a true story. To be honest, I don't know what the difference between inspired and based on is. But I always wanted to check this out since I saw the trailer for it, and it has a slipcover, which is always cool. So grab that one. This next one I did see in theaters. It was pretty good. It's Helen Mirren and Ian McKellen in The Good Liar. Has a bit of a twist that everyone I think saw coming. I mean, as soon as I saw the trailer, I knew what the twist was. So it wasn't, you know, not like wow. It wasn't like a Sixth Sense type of thing, like seriously kind of thing. But overall, still a good movie. I liked it, and slipcover, so always good. These last two are going to be Dollar General pickups as well. This one wasn't the greatest, but it was only $4. It's Robert De Niro and Sylvester Stallone in Grudge Match. I guess they picked those two because they both were iconic boxing movies. Stallone obviously was in Rocky, and then De Niro was in Taxi Driver. Was it Taxi Driver was the one he pissed the box? No, not the box. No, Raging Bull. What, Taxi Driver? Raging Bull was the one he was the boxer and Taxi Driver. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. But yeah, the movie was, but $4, why not? And the last one I grabbed, I don't think I ever saw. Kind of on the same run as the Donnie Brasco there. Johnny Depp again, this time in Black Mass. This one was $5. Kind of got a large collection of pretty good actors in this. Benedict Cumberbatch is in it, Kevin Bacon, Peter Sarsgaard. So yeah, it's only $5. I guess I don't think I've seen this, but I think this is the one about Whitey Bulger. Yeah, he plays Whitey Bulger. So yeah, this one definitely looks good. So that is another pickup that's from Dollar General. I've been kind of cleaning out Dollar General lately around me. But that is it for this update. Like I said, that's probably a good, I don't know, 35, including the TV series, about 35 movies so far. So yeah, February is a big month for me as far as picking stuff up, like older stuff. And like I said, I've still got more stuff coming. Probably, I think if I don't go anywhere to like Walmart or Dollar General, I think I've probably got another 20 that are coming off of Amazon at random points throughout the rest of the month. So there will be a part 3, I'm sure, of my pickups coming probably in the next week or two. So watch out for that. But that's it for this one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.